Now, people always ask us how close we get to the cliffs. Sometimes we let our driving do the job here, so we're just going to kind of stop talking. We'll show you guys what we do here.
Whoa. Too many people making a video.
Okay, in case you're wondering why I'm clapping really loud, there's a bunch of birds, and if you clap, will come out of here. Looks like somebody already scared them. But yeah, if you got a selfie up there in front of a waterfall, feel free to tell your friends you hiked 10 miles through mud-soaked trails to get that selfie. But you were just on a 60-ton boat, 3 feet from the rocks and waves. You're welcome. Now we're going to take off here. We're going to kind of keep it a little close. Thank you, thank you. We're going to kind of keep it a little close to the cliffs. We like you guys. We want to give you a show. But just like I said, make sure you're hanging on, so we'll get some of that weird side-to-side. And keep in mind also, as we turn around, we come downwind, down swell, it's going to improve the ride quality dramatically. So that would be a great time if you want to get photos and different things. You don't want to quite do the perilous walk of faith or stand of faith. Feel free to get those photos on the way down, or just hand off your camera to the crew. Most of them know what the silver button does on top of the camera, and most of them know how to get you a pretty amazing photo. Light inside the cave, which is really weird because it's a cave. And that would mean it's called the open ceiling cave. Now this cave right here, we're going to wait for these couple waves to go. We are going to get some good side-to-side rocking, but I'm going to try to put the bow of the boat inside the cave so you guys can get a photo, so make sure you're holding on. But this spot right here, you can see it in a couple movies. Popeye and Robin Williams fought off an octopus in here. Oh yeah, check it out, 3 o'clock, right where the grass starts, we've got goats up there. Now these are wild goats. Yeah, I was going to mention earlier, if you start seeing 4-legged furry creatures, those are billy goats. If you see the 2-legged furry creatures, look away because they probably forgot to put clothes on. They have regular hippies up there. Well, take a look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. You've got a cave with no ceiling right there. Now, if you're lucky enough to come out in the summer months on one of our raft tours, we'll give you what's called our Aloha Run, and we basically take you inside that cave at about 30 miles an hour and whip around the side. Absolutely amazing. I'll never forget it. There's a good rock. Get your pictures while we can. I'm not going to turn the boat sideways to that because I don't want to start ditching people, but those amazing shots right there. Now, Mary J. Blige did a music video in there, Mind Everything. You can check that out. She won a VMA Music Award for that. Nicki Minaj also did a video in there, Stormtroopers. Feel free to not check that out, but that's up there if you're kind of weird like that. And then there's a couple that got married in there. It was a pretty romantic wedding. They put it all in the news. Local couple that owned a kayak company, and they met a priest onto that rock. They said their I do's, and right when she was supposed to say I do, he paid a local helicopter pilot to fly over the top of that waterfall. You can see the top coming into view right now, and drop over a dozen bags of rose petals into that cave. Oh, yeah, well, the story's not over. Unfortunately, big surprise, he didn't do his research. Guess what he found out? Well, at 150 miles an hour, rose petals turn into high-speed projectiles under rotor wash. They ended up being evacuated from the cave. They had to finish the wedding on a little old rickety boat. And since they put it all in the newspaper and trying to be all coy about it, we decided to have some fun when they got divorced after 59 days. They did not make it too well. It actually made it in the newspaper. The couple married in the cave is no longer a couple. So I guess the moral of the story, sad for them, good for us, we can learn something, is never start your marriage on a rock and in a hole, guys. Oh, that was bad. Now coming up here, we're going to see another waterfall. This one's a little taller. This is going to be Vaikane. Falls of Kane, falls for man. And we're also going to see another cave, twin caves in here. Now this cave actually goes back on the left side, about 75 feet. And in the summer months, there's a white sandy beach that forms at the back of this cave on the left. I still haven't figured out why, but they call it Honeymooner's Cave. Oh, I figured it out. Dark shade, void, okay, good. Anyways, Honeymooner's Beach. Now you can go back in here with the kayak on the right day, hang out without prying eyes of the public. And, pretty cool little spot. Here's a good one. Hold on for a second. There we go. Now, Vaikane here, falls from the time. Kane was a god of creation, god of man. And the villagers out here were looking for water. They were going through a drought. They looked up on the plateau up there. And if you look above the plateau, that big grove of trees up there, you're going to start noticing some white streaks. That is the start of Vaikane, 1,550 feet elevation, all the way up top there. Now this spot here, scientists, they wanted to figure out where the water was coming from. So they did a bunch of research, and guess what they found out? The myth says that Kane threw a spear and broke apart the island worth of sandalwood and allowed water to flow free. Well, scientists figured out that sandalwood trees have grown big and broken apart the island and allowed water to flow free. It's almost like they could have just listened to a boat tour in Hawaii and saved us all a lot of money, right? But hey, they gotta have a reason to wear khaki and bad hats, so we'll give it to them.